When Jacob learned there was grain in Egypt, he told his sons, "Why do you just keep looking at each other? I have heard there is grain in Egypt. Go down and buy some for us, so that we may live and not die." So 10 of Joseph's brothers, everyone except Benjamin, went down to Egypt to buy grain. Jacob refused to send Benjamin, Joseph's only full brother, because he feared something might happen to him. When the brothers arrived in Egypt, they joined the crowds coming to buy grain. And standing before them, distributing grain to the entire nation, was Joseph, whom they had sold into slavery over a decade earlier. But they didn't recognize him. Joseph, however, knew exactly who they were. He spoke harshly to them through an interpreter and accused them of being spies sent to discover Egypt's weaknesses. Startled and confused, they insisted they were honest men and all from the same family, 12 brothers with one no more, and the youngest staying behind with their father. Joseph, still hiding his identity, told them he would test their honesty. He threw them in prison for 3 days. On the 3rd day, he offered them a deal. One brother would remain in custody while the others returned home with grain, but they must bring back their youngest brother to prove they weren't lying. The brothers spoke among themselves, not realizing Joseph could understand their language. They admitted to one another that this was surely punishment for what they had done to Joseph years ago. Reuben reminded them that he had warned them not to sin against their brother. Joseph heard their conversation and turned away to weep. Regaining his composure, Joseph took Simeon and bound him in front of them. He gave orders to fill their bags with grain, but secretly returned each man's silver into his sack and provided provisions for their journey home. When they stopped for the night and discovered the silver, their hearts sank. Trembling, they said, "What is this that God has done to us?" Back in Canaan, they reported everything to Jacob, the accusations, the demand to bring Benjamin, and how Simeon was left behind. When they opened the rest of the grain sacks, they found silver in each one, and they were all frightened. Jacob mourned, saying, "You have deprived me of my children. Joseph is gone, Simeon is gone, and now you want to take Benjamin too. Everything is against me." Reuben offered his own 2 sons as collateral, promising to bring Benjamin back safely, but Jacob refused. "My son will not go down with you. His brother is dead, and he is the only one left. If harm comes to him on the journey, you will bring my gray head down to the grave in sorrow."